The fuck is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. I'm very excited to be streaming with you tonight yet again. Throw those A's in the chat if you can hear your boy speak. Let me see those A's in the chat right away if you can hear your boy speak, man. It's time to lighten up the mood. It's time to check out the week coming up. Let's see what the fuck is up. What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. Do everything necessary to get this thing to live, long, thrive, and survive. Fuck, man. I'm very excited to be with you tonight yet again, right? What is up? What is up? What is up? Oh, man. It's been a while since I've been here, right? Let's get this freaking chart rolling. We need to take a look. GME and AMC showing us some silly signals, man. But I'm here for you. We're gonna take a look at them together. We're gonna analyze, man. What is up? What is up? What is up? Man, Money Tings is already asking me in the chat when Lambo. My bro, whenever you're ready, man. Whenever you're ready. When Lambo, that's when you... Wait. When Lambo, let's think about that question real quick. When you get... Listen, man. When I get to Bugatti, you get to Lambo. Oh, man, isn't that shit so fucking evil? I love it. What is up? Oh, no, sis, my bro. You already coming in hot with that love. RJS, good to see you in the chat, my brother. Thank you so much. No, sis, love you, buddy. Steve, I see you in there, man. Gray, man. Justin, what up? K-Spec, Kirby. Jason, Hydra. Good to see everybody in here, man. Oh, I see you, Kitty Cat. What is up? What is up? Torito! Torito! I see you! Oh, man. It's been quite the Sunday. I gotta say, I probably... What... The color is it's a Pinto, baby. It's got several colors. Oh, my goodness, man. Let's see. I see Sergi coming in. What's up, John? What's up, Robert? Oh, man, guys. I love it, man. I love it. Thank you, everybody, for coming on out. I already see the chat filling up. I already see my team coming in on the Discord side. What is up, people? What is up, everybody? Oh, man, it feels like a while since I spoke to you last, right? Yeah, I put together the thread of analysis for AMC and GME. Those videos are already above... I don't know. I haven't really checked, right? But I think they're above 1,000 views already, right? Lots and lots of people reacting to it. What is up, everybody? I gotta remind you guys about something, right? We got the monthly closure coming in, and who knows what that's gonna do to price, but we can try to speculate, right? Very, very, very aware of all these closures, man. You gotta be sharp. You gotta stay sharp. Right? You got to keep your ass uncomfortable, make sure that you want further, and make sure that you want higher and higher, no matter what. Fuck the rest and what they say about you or what they say you should or shouldn't believe in, man. If you believe in yourself, that's all you got. That is all that you got. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my buddy Kit. Kit Kittredge, what is up, dude? It's been a long time since I've seen you, buddy. I hope everything is okay with you. I hope everything's okay with your family. And you know what? Because I respect my brother, Kit Kittredge, so much, I'm going to make sure that I start off with that ticker for him. That guy has been stuck to me here since day one and rarely, ever asks me for anything, right? So I am definitely going to make sure to stay there for my buddy. Good to see you, dude. Very good to see you. Kirby. I love you, dude. Thank you so much for your dono. Okay. All right. Fine. Yes, we do owe some free memberships, some free monthly memberships to some people. We definitely owe it to our people, so I'm going to make sure to put those down today. Of course we are, man. Of course we are. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to get the notes up right here, right? I'm going to make sure to keep an eye on this because tonight's sponsors, of course, we already have Gnosis and Kirby, right? Gnosis, Kirby. Love you guys. Thank you for everything you do for the team. I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest, right? We're going to make sure to add an additional 3 people to the 5 that we were already going to announce, okay? So that makes 7 today. I know. And then I'm going to put another 12 tomorrow. So let's build it up today so that we can continue from the last show. Goodness, man. Actually, you know what? That makes 17 total, so let's just even it out at 10 right now, right? So that we don't fall behind too much. I got to make sure that I have you coming back. I got to make sure that I have you coming to say hello, or else I'm going to run out of people, right? But at this point, I'm kind of like, it's it's going a little above. It's spilling a little. You know, the cup is a little full. But guys, I gotta tell you, I appreciate your attention. I appreciate you so much. I definitely love that you're able to hang out with your boy, especially my East Coasters, right? I understand that it's a little bit late, but of course, we have family, we have work, we have all kinds of things that we need to take care of first, right? My voice and my English already going, right, man? I am very, very, very excited to be coming in here with you tonight. So let's go ahead and start off, just like I said, with my boy, Kit Kittredge. And he asked me for a ticker. Let me see if I can just go back in to the chat right here and find out what that is, right? So yes, that's going to be ticker symbol LPSN. And we will move on to GME and AMC slightly right after that, right? So let's pull up the charts and find out what is good in the hood with LPSN. Kit, I love you, buddy. Good to see you in the chat once again. And let's see what it has to say, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull up the daily time frame on LPSN. We want to make sure that you catch the broader spectrum, right? You got to make sure that you can see its life, right? See how it's been behaving, see what it's done, right? So obviously speaking, this asset has, it's been a while since it's actually seen a true upside like the way that it has, right? I mean, clean, this may have been one of the last real runs that it's had. It's sitting at about $1.47 right now and very close. Obviously, I know that I have a lot of people with their attention onto this. I know why. Remember, for those of you that are just coming in, we're going to watch AMC and GME right after LPSN, right? So I know why. CoinFox, what is up, buddy? Good to see you in the chat. So I'm just going to say, yes, I get it. We have the attention for this stock because we're getting very close to this gap. 178 to what? That's about 242. Massive daily gap on this ticker. Now, live person, what say you? What say you about this ticker? Let me go ahead and find out exactly what you see. Anybody, right? I'm not talking to you, Kit. I'm talking to everyone else too, right? I want to make sure that everybody can see or can tell me why it is, because I've heard it before. I got to be honest. I have heard about this ticker before. Remember, AMC GME right afterward. The reason why I'm saying this out loud, guys, is because the room is getting more and more full as we're speaking, right? So as the team comes in, I'm going to go ahead and remind them, right? We're going to see AMC GME after this. CoinFox saying BTC Rippy this week. Absolutely. There is a historical signal that has fired off for BTC just a few days ago. Frank Gonzalez, my bro, coming in hot with another dono and adding another 2 to the pool today. So we're going to make sure to note that Frank Gonzalez is another sponsor for tonight, right? And we're going to add now 12 people total for the guys, for the mentors. Oh my God. Can I stop typing this real quick on my notes and just make sure that I can say what I have to say out loud? Goodness gracious, bro. English is literally native for me right now. Anyway, so Frank will be our sponsor as well. Was that so hard, Arca? Was that so hard, bro? My goodness. Wait. Let's just take a moment of silence right there, because that was just one of the most ridiculous things that your boy has ever done. Shh. Moment of silence is done. So let's go ahead and get this thing continuing on the road, man. I'm just playing with y'all, man. I'm just teasing y'all. I want to make sure that I have you on your toes. I'm gonna go ahead and splurge out surprises like you don't even know, my bro. But it's all good. It's all good in the hood. So yes, I'm gonna continue right here. Make sure that Frank is one of the sponsors, right? update the poll now, update the list to 12 people. All right. All right, so make sure to stick around for the chat because you may have a chance to get selected to win a free month with the Arca Bulls trading team. Guys, I've had probably one of the biggest weeks I've ever had in my life last week, guys. I think I ended up averaging over 1,000% in games myself just last week, and I usually see that from my team before me, right? But yeah, yesterday was yesterweek was an absolute weird one. Lots and lots of days of huge price action starting off in the morning. But we will find out what we have in store for the next days. So anyway, my words to you on LPSN are yes, I can see that your attention is on this, right? Many people are already talking about that 178 gap. I know, but we have to remember, well, I guess I can tell you through behavior, right? That using behavior, we can identify that this will be a resistance first. The higher likelihood is that you'll have a resistance first. Remember, guys, AMC and GME right after this, and we'll go ahead and continue. All right? So make sure to hit that like button as we finish up LPSN. Make sure to come on by, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to pop off. Let's go ahead and continue on with the analysis here. So let's identify the psychological perspective first, right? We want to identify what this has as far as this is what price is saying, like, what can I do? What am I capable of, right? What can we do with our sentiment thus far? So I can identify already a bull flag potential breakout play, okay? Which is great. You can see it right in here already, right? Of course, you can see it from the daily time frame as well, but I'm going to use the 12-hour because the 12-hour has pre and post market price, which we can absolutely use for a price target objective, right? So what is that? We're looking at around $2.16. $2.16. Why does that rhyme so much? Well, that's because it's giving us the range. We're already saying that this bull flag is, we're indicating that the bull flag itself can take us to the promised land, right? This thing can take it all the way up to that gap fill. So we have a range. Now, I will say, guys, this confluent bottom here, this 230, right? It looked kind of like a dead cat bounce here, right? There's two bottoms there, 232, 230. So we have to acknowledge that first. So 216, using your psychology, bull flag breakout formation strategy, right? We're going to use that as the area or as a zone, right, of take profit. So naturally, we're going to use that 230 to 216 as a zone of resistance. You know what? I'm not going to forget the low of this candle where the gap ended, right? So that's going to be a low of around 239. So gotta keep it in mind, right? I'm just giving you the targets right now based on price action, based on raw price. I don't want you to feel like I'm ignoring AMC GME, right? I see new people coming in, so make sure to stick around AMC GME right after this, guys. Let's see what's up. Okay, bull flag breakout to this thing, already indicating that there could be a continuation towards the upside. Now, good thing we can see as well is that these two red bars ended up with lesser volume too. More importantly, the second bar ended up under the moving average. So that already indicates that there was weakness to that short or to that take profit, right? Whatever it is, to the sell pressure. If we can better say it, right? All good. As long as we can determine all those things, then we're okay. Got to stay sharp. We got to make sure that we can observe every single individual sign together, right? Futures already moving up, says Hydra. Damn. So let's now point out the more obvious resistance levels, okay? What's the close on the 12-hour? So the close is post-market 149, 147 intraday. Okay. Obviously, we have a range here, guys, and I can't ignore it, right? I can't ignore it. So let me just look left as far as I can to see if we have anything that can give us a potential sign as to where price can stop. Already, I can identify 151 from the closing of this red bar in here. I know it's going to be hard to see, right? That's going to be your June 9th, 2000, my goodness, 03, yeah, fuck, 2003? My goodness, guys, wow. I don't know what happened, man. I guess I gotta continue coming on live because the ability to speak is slightly withering away slowly, right? Using the words for the wrong reasons right here, man. So I apologize for my frustrations, right, as they are very personal. But 150 confluent to that 2003 target June, and also confluent to the top end of this price on January 2001. What do you know? Gotta keep those things in line. Gotta keep them safe. So that's gonna be 150. And what is 150 as well? Well, if we take a look at this 3-day candle, look at the high on the OHLC right above. What do you know, right? 150. We can see rhyming targets. We can see absolute confluence, and we can see harmony, right? So if we can observe those types of things, then it'll give us an edge in the market. But if we can't observe those things, or if we fail to look at them, or if we're too lazy to look, then we will likely fail, okay? So let's go ahead and come back down to the 12-hour time and identify your 150, because we're pretty much already there. The 12-hour time frame ended at 149. Let's do 150, right? We're going to get that box so we can draw that range, because I can tell you right now that I see a potential peekaboo coming in. We're going to use the 12-hour wick right down here. What wick is that? That is February 28th, 2024 power hour, right? That low of that wick at 166. And what does that do to our 159 top side of the bull flag here? Let's take a look at that range now. Well, look at that. It makes our top of the bull flag a 50% of that zone. Gotta remember, must remember your 50% of your zones and 50% retraces of your prior bars. Do not forget whatsoever, ever, or ever, and ever. Okay, so let's go ahead and now observe the continuation. I'm going to make sure to put these receipts right on that as we move along. First of all, I'm just giving you targets right now. I have not validated whether it's going to go to the upside or to the downside just yet, right? We're going to go ahead and approach that sensitively. We're going to caress into that, right? Just like you will caress it and finesse it. And what exactly is it? The freaking like button and the subscribe immediately for the algorithm. Finesse it, caress it. Stop with your dirty minds. My goodness. Out of here. The door is wide enough for your fat butt. Let's go. I love you all very much. I'm trying to keep you guys with a smile. I'm trying to keep you guys with positive vibes, right? I love you guys so damn much, man. I would not be here without you. And so, yeah, and it's also the weekend, guys. We got to make sure to, keep it light, right? Keep it tight. Everything good. Can we nail that middle or what? My goodness, man. The ergonomic mouse is not allowing me to be as proficient as I usually am today. We're going to have to change that battery immediately. More lithium. Give me more power. All right, man. That's right, Noses. Ignite that algorithm. Fire, fire, fire. I love it, you guys. I love it so much, man. And now you wonder, right? And now you wonder, what is your boy up to over there, man? What in heavens is he on? Well, I'll tell you what I'm on. It's actually this caramel. What does it say? Caramel. It's ice cold. It's an ice. It's an one of those icy cold drinks from Starbucks. Do not get me near any coffee ever, right? Because that is presently what's happening to me right now, man. And I got to tell you, the come down from this is going to be insane. I'm probably going to feel a crash like nobody else. I'm going to get shorted after this. All good, though. All good. I will remind you of something. Oh my goodness, that streamer mode is on where I can't see any names. The reason why I remember that I can't see any names is because there is a potential. There is an imposter in here that may or may not be Michelle. So I'm going to go and remove my streamer mode. And I got to make sure that I'm watching the names that are the names. In fact, okay, there we go. Now I see them. Next, let's go ahead and now identify the pullbacks, the upsides, validate continuation or not. Frank is saying Arca to the moon. Bro, well, let's see. Because, if you're telling me Arca to the moon, you already know my thesis behind that, bro. We're going to go ahead and just identify this big blue ball over here. Gonna make it blue. Gotta make it blue first, right? We're going to go ahead and identify this big blue ball as... I don't mean it in any way. Stop your shit. Stop. I don't mean that in any way, okay? This is the... Earth is what I'm looking at, okay? No. It's Earth. It's blue and it's Earth. I'm not talking about anything else, okay? And this white ball, okay? You guys are out of your minds. Get out of here. This is the moon, okay? Because there can certainly be a different axis, okay? So if Arca's on his way to the moon, he could be getting shorted too. Like as in down. And way down there. We don't want Arca shorted. That's my energy after coffee. All right. Coin Fox, don't you talk about the 8 ball either. More pervs. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, so just so you can see what the Arca Bulls trading team is currently making fun of me with, right? This is what they're doing to me right now. Did I... Look at them. Look at them. Bunch of degenerates. Pervs. I love you guys so much. All right, so anyway, now that we got our moon thesis out of the way, let's continue. Right? Away with the white... away with the white ball and the blue ball, okay? Here we go. Oh, you guys are a bunch of cuties. Okay, anyway, team, let's go ahead and continue this. I'm going to go ahead and observe volatility versus momentum to see what in the world it may or may not have. Let's see. Let's see. Let's pull this up to a very granular level. We're going to go down to the 15-minute time frame. In fact, I already see a pretty good thrust to the upside on that. Yes, I did. I do see that. Okay. All right. But the immediate short-term time frame, still with an upside. My goodness in heaven. What is going on with this ticker? Kittredge, you may have knocked it out of the park with this one, buddy. Home run. Home run on this one. You got a homer. You just knocked it out with a comet right here, buddy. Out of the park. All right, so the 5-minute time frame is indicating a continuation to the upside. Of course, we cannot ignore the fact that it is overbought in an immediate short term, right? It is heavily contracted, which means that there is an overbuy with lots of nobody buying. So yeah, there could be a pullback soon. Let me make sure that I hold up. Okay, so it is you. Michelle, I see you. So it is actually you. That means that I just need to refresh. I need to refresh the thingy thing a little more so that I can see all y'all's thingy things. There you are. Okay. Yes, now I can see names. Good deal. Scheiber, buddy, why aren't you in here? Where the heck is Smoke? Someone text him. All right, let's continue. 10-minute time frame, like I said, right? It's a little bit overbought, even still showing a little bit of curvature. Now, as this starts to pivot and it starts to show that downside and we start to include volatility expansion within that, please take a look at the little light bulbs, right? That's going to be your volatility component. We need to observe the volatility component because that'll tell you if this is identifying expansion or not, right? So this is, the little light bulbs is your histogram, okay? It's not that I don't know the names. I built the script, all right? So just in case you're curious, right? Why is this guy saying little light bulbs and stuff, guys? Stop the crap. I built the script, okay? I coded it. I literally make the tools for trading here. People are saying, you know that tool is rigged, right? I'm like, no, it's not because I literally built it. You know the markets are completely manipulating this indicator, right? No, they're not because I built it. No. I think sometimes by the way I speak or by the way I carry myself towards you guys, right? There could be a negative connotation applied into that, and I will say that it should not be, because you have no idea what you're talking about, right? I will geek you out and nerd you and outspeak you, and I will completely outword you any day. So let's go. Let's go ahead and continue this. I love you guys. Make sure to hit that like button immediately before I get mad. All right. Here we go. The 10-minute time frame. Let's see how it's cascading into the 15-minute, right? The Arca or mute me. That's right. That is very true. Very, very, very true. Ver. Okay, so now the 15-minute time frame after this short-term downside is still showing that it has an upside bias. Okay, now moving on to the 30-minute time frame. What does it have? For those of you that are still for those of you who are still coming in, please mind you, I will look at AMC and GME right after LPSN, but there is a unique opportunity being presented here by a very intelligent man, Kit Kittredge. Love you for coming on by, my brother. Yes, Double X, I am absolutely on that. Starbucks. I see you, my brother. Very good to see you here. So remember, guys, stick around. 12 of you will win an opportunity to win a free month. Yes, that's the opportunity. A free month with the trading team, guys. We are trading the financial markets every single day in the private Discord. Make sure to make your way over. Kitty Cat, make sure to continue taking those notes faster and faster and faster. Right? And don't be afraid to say, wait, show me that chart again because you're too fast. I know I can be. Okay, so now, guys, look at the 15-minute thrust that we're observing here, right? Huge upside on that. Now, let's observe how time can domino, right? A cascade. So 30-minute time frame has an upside thrust, and I will tell you that upside thrust is both pivoted towards the upside on the EMA3 and the SMA14 of stochastic momentum on a stock setup, right? It's also, if we zoom in very carefully, it's also at 78%. What does that mean? That is a gravitational zone. Some people may call it gravitation. Some people may call it magnetic, right? This gravitational zone will and can pull price action to an upside continuation, which is great. But if we have a good thrust on the 15-minute or the 30-minute, is it already dominoing into the hourly? The hourly already has an upside bias too, and it's inside of that threshold. This is good news. Bi-hourly time frame. It's still on an upside, but it's feeling the downside from the 5 and 10. Okay? What's the 3 hour saying? Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm gonna hold on just a second here. Okay? For those of you who are here to observe AMC and GME, I am potentially observing here an opportunity given to us by Kit Kittredge that you may be able to bank off on. Oh boy. Now, if the 4 hour time frame has an undisturbed, do you see this little kink here? If the 4 hour time frame has an undisturbed upside bias or upside posturing on both the EMA3 yellow and the SMA14 teal or blue, then we are on to something here. And there could be massive continuation for this. 4 hour time frame. Oh goodness in heaven. My Lord Almighty. God, guys, this is something here. This is a very strong push, and it's already pushing again from the 5-minute and 10-minute. What's going on fundamentally? Yeah. What's going on fundamentally with this, guys? Let me know in the chat right away. What's going on with this? Because you guys know I'm not a fundamental trader. I will consider the fundamental catalyst as my last validator for any potential A setup. A-rated setup, right? Cup and handle forming? Maybe so. Maybe so. Good eye. Good eye, my bro. Good eye. Sharp. Very sharp. Bitcoin is definitely ripping, guys. I literally spoke about this days ago. I told you. Entry. Wait, do you want me to remind you? You're not going to believe. Where? Look at this. All right. This is your 12-hour time frame, right? Have we been, I don't know if we have. Oh, a picture can, a picture's worth 1,000 words, man. Oh my goodness. Arca Bulls is nailing it again, man. Nailing it. Yeah. What else is happening right now? 12-hour time frame on BTC breaking above that resistance. Careful with a peekaboo, right? But there is certainly an upside continuation. And where is that target? I already have it here for you. 70,038.51 to 70,602.75. Sub 71K for the immediate short. Continuation to the upside into the next day. 71,980. Now you know. But guess what? That's not it. That's not it. Because if this historical signal continues, I will give you one more thing before I get back to LPSN and AMC and GME. Shut your mouth immediately. All right. This is an inverse head and shoulders. We have major moving averages pivoted towards the upside. This is your EMA 51 and EMA 55 on a 12-hour. Guys, the target for that is absolutely astronomical. Say we take advantage of a potential target on this, right? Just because I know some of you are already looking at BTC. Many of you are pointing it out, okay? Know that there will be zigzag. Know that there will be continuation with this, okay? But got to get rid of this because that's not my one. You're looking at an 85,439. I am sorry about that, right? I have to adjust my target just a little bit. Here we go. Our next chop is in here. Now, I'm saying this with high speculation, of course, but I also spoke about an 88,000 BTC by September or by October this year. So if we're going to go there, where are we? Well, what do you know? 85,490 to 90,353. Let's take a look at something. Well, what do you know? Did I just actually say 88,000 by September this year? One spot 618, your three spot 618 located at 88,556. And I just took it out of the formation that we're currently building with the high that we're currently on. Suck my balls! All right, there we go. So, enough with the BTC. Let's continue with LPSN and observe another opportunity at hand. I love you guys so damn much. Let's go. Destiny saying LPSN call options, $2 strike at 20 cents for a September 20th expiry. Ooh, what's the... Wait. Most importantly, what is the open interest on that compared to everything else, right? Gotta move with the trend. Opciones! There you are. Shimoki! You made it. Good to see you, baby. All right. You see February being the spike? I love it. Let's continue. 4-hour time frame. Like I said, guys, if we were to observe this upside pivot, we're on to something. And we absolutely are. Okay. Now let's move. I see you, fool. Hi. Oh, goodness. Okay, anyway, so let's go to the 6-hour time frame and see how this is moving. Oh, dear Lord, look at that. We actually have re-expansion happening on the 6-hour time frame with an upside bias on stochastic momentum. 8-hour time frame is showing signs of expanding again too. Right? Despite the fact that the moving average is facing the downside, remember volatility is direction neutral. It is not telling you that this is moving down. Volatility is direction neutral. So as long as we're expanding, that means that we're quite literally hitting the throttle towards an upside, okay? All right. 8-hour time frame, upside bias with a potential re-expansion phase. 12-hour time frame, upside bias and re-expanding as well. So what is happening here? That means that this thing is setting up a whole other setup again for a potential upside, right? So of course the daily time frame has not read post hours just yet. As soon as we see the daily time frame open on Monday's session, you're definitely going to notice this thing shift towards an upside. Why? Because this daily read is based on this red candle. So, now that whatever happened on this day, which is Friday, which obviously went straight to the moon there, this is going to shift towards an upside, and very likely we're going to continue expanding. Right here. It's probably going to top tick. It's going to go into the within the 95th percentile. Okay. So now let's see the buy daily. I want to know if there was anything just more of a, like, where was the macro setup on this? All of these are pivoted to the upside. Goodness. Wow. You have got to be joking. My goodness, man. I guess I could run a statistical backtest on this. Yeah, I could. Wow, the signal actually fired off with the entry of the moving average into the 90% of critical expansion right down here. And that was actually in April 2024 from 50 cents. It fired off a huge signal. How much history do we have on this? Of course, we don't have that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iterations don't do anything. My goodness. I guess I could measure them, but still. And I will say this, guys. This is a very powerful setup. A very powerful setup. Whatever's happening here, right? You guys already know this. When I talk to you about your higher low and you're starting to build your higher high on this little bit of a double bottom, but a slightly higher shape, right? Just like this here. This is speaking a 100% retrace of its prior high. So I will say that this is due to face some extreme volatility and resistances within this range here, 216 to 239. Potentials of reaching this target of 276 are absolutely possible. I will leave it there just in case. All right. So now, if we're speaking of any type of pullback into this, it's you know what? I'm gonna have to use RSI for that. I don't usually, but let's do it. I need to find out where the resistance is, right? So I'm going to identify it using the RSI signal line to the SMA 14. As soon as LPSN is done, we're going to go into AMC and GME, and you will also have a chance to win a free month into the trading team. Make sure to stick around, guys. Make sure to interact with the channel, interact with each other for that chance to win, right? Let's go ahead and continue on the analysis. So let's find that resistance, right? Let's see where it is. Ooh, there it is. 8-hour time frame resistance. It has very tight resistance there. That is your SMA 14 resistance and your gravitational zone resistance of the overbought percentile, okay? With a slight consolidation, slight downside pivot on that SMA 14 on the RSI. Now, where do we catch it? 12-hour time frame is already resisting off that top of the SMA 14, as you can see, right? But where do we catch? Well, let's find out. Could it be the daily time frame? I don't know. Could it be the bi-daily time frame? That would be terrible. That's a lot of downside. Okay, let me use an immediate short term to identify where that could be caught. There it is. Okay, so 8-hour time frame is already at resistance. What am I saying here? That means that once we face this notice how close I am to the price action here. Notice how close I am here. Usually I have targets way above to give me resistance, but I am right here as resistance already. Look at what the 8-hour time frame is doing. It is at resistance too. Know for a fact that I looked at these indicators after I saw price. Are you catching that? Remember, guys, for those of you coming in, make sure to hit that like button and wait up for me. I'm gonna be looking at AMC GME right after this. Remember what I just did. I told you first, it's gonna be price action to identify the trend. It's gonna be price action to identify its direction and where we're going. I use certain words and I use them in a certain structure so that you can be able to understand me, right? I'm catching your attention, I take your attention, and I wanna make sure that you stay on it, all right? So, 8-hour time frame at resistance. And it's already with price action here. Good. Now we can identify that if we reach anywhere in this area in the immediate short, that means that we're going to get a rejection. Now, we're going to use the 3-hour time frame. Pay close attention. We're going to use the 3-hour time frame to identify how far down we can go. Why would it be the 3 hour though? Well, that's because that's where the RSI is. Right here. It's in its gravitational point with an upside pivot inside of the bull weakness percentile. That means that we can use a 3 hour ATR at the rejection from this gravitation here. The overbought percentile in gravitation will give you a resistance, and then you can face a pullback, which is confluent to the 8 hour resistance already there and confluent to price action here, right? At its potential double top. So wherever this is in here, right, I would honestly expect no greater. I'm thinking no greater than 153. We'll be lucky with a 159, okay? But I have the range in here for you nonetheless. And the range is 150 to 166, okay? So now we use the 3 hour time frame retrace. How is that done? Well, let's pull up the data cells right here, one of my other algorithms, and I will tell you that the 3 hour time frame has about a 10-cent average true range, an average true range. Okay, so if it has almost 10 cents, damn, that means that we could drop to a 140, right? So what is close to the 140 and what can tell us that? Well, the prior bar on the 3 hour time frame can tell you that. What is the low on that prior bar? Let's see, 139. There it is. Your 3 hour retrace to the SMA 14 gravitational zone bounce is very much the prior bar's low. And this pivot right here at 142 marks off an area of potential for a potential zone. You're catching my drift, right? Are you catching the strategy? Are you seeing how I'm moving with price? I'm not going to tell price where to go because I don't know where it's going to go. But if we can observe the stream, if we can observe the current and we swim with the current and not against it, then we may just be able to identify our destination. So keep your eyes sharp. Keep your eyes sharp, you guys, and make sure to use your imagination when observing price action because it does take fun and it does take imagination for you to be able to pull off things like this. I believe in you, and so does the Arca Bulls trading team. Make sure to join immediately. Come on by. All right, guys. So I will tell you our pullback zone is located at about 140 to 142. I'm not quite done. One more thing to take a look at. If we look at our daily time frame and our weekly, we will have to identify a 50% retrace of the prior bar. Well, it looks like 140 is pretty much already at the daily's 50% retrace. Do we have confluence? This is our daily candle. Remember these words. Remember these words. Kit, you're very welcome, my brother. I got a couple things to share with you here, okay? Just a sec, buddy. I respect you a great deal. I want to make sure that you know that I'm here for you, okay? I'm going to go ahead and dim the music down. Remember what I'm saying here, okay? 60 to 70% of the time, you will get a 30 to 50% prior bar retrace. Make that note. So 60 to 70% of the time, you will get a 30 to 50% prior bar retrace at the open of the next bar, right? So we're noticing here that the bar is green, right? And it has a top end of around 150. We identified that 150 because of historical resistances leading all the way back to 2001 to 2003 at the earliest reads. Try to keep up with what you're speaking of too. Make sure to sharpen your minds. Make sure to keep in mind that you have things to remember. The sharper you are, the better you will be. Okay? The better you will be able to solve this puzzle. Okay? So, if we're looking at a 50% retrace, you can already approximate that the daily retrace would be around that 140, isn't it? Good deal. Okay. Now, I got to tell you this, and I won't ignore it because we also have a weekly retrace. What I can say is that with the massive upside that we have, now I'm going to lead you I'm going to lead you into spec land in here, okay? Because this is very dangerous. We already got the close of the weekly time frame. Mind your volume. Huge upside volume and continuing upside and continuing expansion with an upside bias and upside RSI, right? That means immediate short-term downtime immediate. That means an opportunity to get long this asset and continue on to new highs. Okay? So, but what does that mean for the weekly retrace? Because you can see that every single weekly candle has had its 50% retrace. You print this one, retrace weekly, right? And then you printed this one right here. I'm sorry, you printed this one here, right? And look at this one. It retraced to its 50% too. You got the upside, came all the way back down, printed the new week, and still dropped to its 50%. What would happen to this one though? So if we can identify a 50% retrace of this current print, let's go ahead and identify its total range. The total range of this candle is leading towards what? Let me put that line in there and look how confluent that is. You tell me. 125. Okay. Of course, I'm not going to leave you with a solid target. I do not believe in that. I never believe on solid targets. In fact, I'm going to use the opening basis of this week here. Right? Just like this. And what does that do to your 50% zone? Well, that's the closing valuation of this week here. So now we know that there is a potential weekly pull that can take price action down to a maximum of 125 when it does not have to be right away, because I'm identifying an upside continuation on this for the immediate short term. That means that we may actually get the daily retrace first, potentially wick at 136. I won't promise that. Price action would then reject and continue on to the upside, right? We're going to get the upside. And as soon as it closes this massive gap, big short position open, 50% retrace to the prior week, and then consolidation. I'm not going to tell you that that's what I'm not going to say, guys. I'm not going to say that that's what's going to happen. I study price a lot. You know, just for shits and giggles, right? Just for shits and giggles, my team, my master students and I went over the potential hours that I've been charting, right? But we've been nice about it because we're saying that we're just at about 7,000 hours if we exclude weekends, if we exclude this, if we exclude that. But you and I both know that I don't. You and I both know that I continue charting, right? AMC GME right after this, guys. Make sure to hit that like button. So we made a calculation, a tighter one, considering those hours, right? So your boy is close to 16,000 hours of charting right now. I'm not telling you that that's what price is going to do, despite the fact that I have those many hours. I can't tell you that. And I know guys that have twice or 3 times more than I do. And that doesn't mean that they can tell you where price is going to be. Price is chaos. Price is chaotic. But within chaos, there is structure, mathematically speaking. Don't try to time, or don't try to measure volume. In a mathematical term, volume is a random walk. You will fail at tracking volume the way that you think you will. Do not do it. Not volume. But there is structure within price, and it's chaos. So those guys, that's my dead honest opinion for you. Okay? So now you have your points of entry, right? This would be your potential point of entry with a shot at 136, right? Remember, guys, I can't manage this. I can't manage this in YouTube. This is something that I would usually trade inside of the trading team. And of course, we can do that, right? Remember, this is your potential point of entry with the 136 as a potential point of entry as well, right? So what I'm saying is that you're going to find some resistance here. So for the immediate short-term traders, you can find take profit zones right in here, right? I'm using a weekly time frame, guys. This is kind of big because it is a big move, okay? But you do have immediate short-term time frames to take advantage for yourself. But if you're just going to hold shares, which is cheap enough to do, you don't have to play options. If it has options, I think it does, right? So you don't have to play options on this. It's cheap enough to own the shares and cheap enough for you to swing. Because I can see the day trades on this. I can see that the direction would be an upside trend. So if the upside trend is it, you can definitely trade that trend daily, right? You pick out every resistance of the day. Knowing that this has a daily ATR of around 16 cents, you can already identify what the tops and bottoms are going to be. That means that any day that this stock opens, it has a range of 16 cents up or down. And that is a way that you can observe your areas of potential entry, right? Your 12-hour time frame, price action here closed at around 149, right? So if this thing opens the day at 150, 151, and we're suggesting that you could gain 3 entries leading all the way down to 136, what's 50 to 136? How many cents is that? How many cents is 150 to 136? Let me know in the chat right away. I'm waiting. Right. So you're already observing that your 12-hour time frame closing at 149, potentially opening up at 150 or 151 has an ATR of what? You can see it right up there. 14 cents. Now your daily time frame, 16 cents. It's incredibly relevant. So you're telling me here that you're going to reach me, or you're going to tell me that you're going to get a pullback to 95% the day at 16 cents and 100% the 12-hour range. Yeah, that's possible because it's mathematically possible. So I'm showing you guys how to be able to run this using mathematics. Do not be lazy. Do not be lazy. Practice your arithmetic, guys. This is going to make a big difference here. And I will say this. Statistics is a big part of this. And you can take it from me. I did not pass mathematics in high school, right? But I have enough people in here that believe the strategy. And I have many of these students in here that are already practicing huge call outs. I have analysts already in line that are just with the sharpest of edges. Right? One of my master students is constantly telling me I'm a penny off, I'm a penny off, I'm a penny off, I'm a penny off. And that's usually what all my team makes fun of me for. That I'm a penny off all the time. You know, so how can I guess I'm not perfect, right, you guys? But I love you guys so much. And that is it for ticker symbol LPSN. And this definitely has a big opportunity for us, guys. Heads up on this, okay? And I will take a screenshot. I'm going to add this into the kit. I love you, brother. Thank you so much. And I've already offered it to you several times, buddy. I don't know. I don't know if you would consider that. Of course, it is up to you, buddy. You come on by to the Discord. I got something for you. And I'm going to put this as LPSN. Here it is in the chat. There you go, guys. Thank you, Smoke. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at AMC and GME now. I love it, man. I love it. I completely love it. Thank you, everybody, for coming on out. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Do everything necessary to get this thing to pop off, right? I love you guys so much. Let's go ahead and continue and find out what Arca was saying over this weekend for AMC, right? We got some things to talk about here, guys. You already know my thesis based on that video, right? I can see that one of them is approaching 2,000 views now. The other one's approaching 1.3 thousand. It's all good. That doesn't mean that everyone has seen the video just yet, right? It's okay. So, what do we have here? Well, I already have it drawn out for you. In the immediate short-term time frame, there is an upside retrace based on an 8-hour close and a daily close. Right? We just spoke about this. we specifically talked about, we specifically talked about 60 to 70% of the time you would get a 30 to 50% retrace of your prior bar. I know that I'm going entirely geek on you, and I know that I'm going entirely nerd on you because that's probably what I am, right? And I love it. So that means that price action has a potential for an upside coming in. The probabilities are leading towards an upside already for the immediate short regarding your 8-hour and daily time frame. So if that really is the case, is there anything else to support a continuation to the upside? We're going to get there, right? This is not the biggest bullish signal in the world. This is called a shooting star candle formation, and it is printing at the top of a trend, but it is printing at the top of a trend without size. Notice that this shooting star had huge and high validity, right? When you have long wicks towards the upside, that's usually when price action shows its, or when candles show their quality, right? So this is, yes, however, it is still a shooting star, right? But it's not the highest of quality, right? And I can already see that there is going to be some type of consolidation, but with an upside starting it, okay? Why would there be consolidation? Well, if those of you that are not paying attention to the economic reports, then I got something for you, right? We have FOMC coming up. So JPP is going to speak to us, right? Jay Powell. Chair Powell will tell us whether we're going to pivot or not. Will there be an emergency pivot? I don't know. But what I can tell you is this. The broader markets on the other side are feeling a little weak. They're feeling a little shaky. Starting off with tickers like FedEx, using UPS, using freight, using things like that, I can identify already weakness. Thanks to one of the Arca Bulls trading members, Jules. Shout out to you, baby girl. Thank you so much for that. So I got to tell you that if there is going to be some type of shift or some type of retrace, it would probably be needed to maybe pivot, right? Historically speaking, sure. We can see a collapse of the markets. We can see a correction. We can see bears, right? But we have been in the broader markets distributing downside, right? So if there's already a present downside and then we get, a pivot from the Fed, then that can mean that we can face a potential reaccumulation phase. Okay? So, but here's the trick to that though. Here's the trick to that. We usually move up into the Fed. Price goes up into the Fed, right? So we have the Fed speaking on Wednesday. Do we have some downside initially on Monday, trailing from Friday and Thursday? Sure. We can even correct that pivot towards the middle of the day and then continue onwards, meaning second half of the session upward, Tuesday upward, Wednesday upward until the Fed consolidation. Now, there's two potentials though. Yes, we typically lead up. But once we reach a frothy enough level, because we're already close to highs, we can consolidate. And that is a signal that I'm getting from AMC. With a big range, yes, but still, it is a signal that I'm catching from AMC. How is that possible? If we take a look at the weekly time frame, because we just got our weekly close, I have noted here the ranges of your candles, the 2 weeks. First of all, the week that we just closed has a high of 577 and a low of 454. The opening of this green candle is at 508 and the closing was at 518. The opening of the red candle prior to that was 527. It closed at 501. It had a high of 570 and a low of 497. What does that say? That says that we have a green outside bar with a closing value, meaning that it's not actively trading this candle here. We're going to open up the next one. We also closed this green candle above the prior bar's close at 501 with 17 cents, 17 ticks above, right? That's already pretty good. Now, the fact that we're centered here is telling me that we're going to be set within some type of consolidation for now, right? But I will say that this, historically speaking, mathematically speaking, is set to make a new upside. I am going to speak to you very, very clearly because I do not care what or where price action. I don't care what it does, up or down. I am risk off AMC. I've already told you that. My promise to you was to remain risk off AMC and GME so that I could present to you a clear bias without having any risk on the table. And I have, and I will be honoring that for you. Okay? I don't care the direction that this goes. So I'm going to give you my bias now. Okay? My personal bias for AMC is that over the span of this week, for some reason, I'm catching a potential upside continuation to test the areas of around 560 to 570, and that is going to be an effort of around 4 to 5 days. That is my dead honest opinion. Initial resistance could be, of course, found at around 537, pullback to validate the highs of this candle here at 523, potential continuation to the range of around 544 to 553, pull back to validate the highs of this candle here at 537, continuation to the resistances of 571 to 577. It's not an official thesis. It's what I'm observing as price. I'm not drawing it in because I'm not banking on that. But I will tell you that that's what I'm seeing, and I feel that I have to. I feel that I have to side with the bulls on this side, on this time. Okay. So if we have a resistance coming up in the immediate short term, which is confluent to the prior week's opening valuation of 527 on AMC, then I can say that 527 would be very much confluent to this. Well, what do you know? I already have a 524 in line as a 50% retrace of the 8-hour bar. So let's go ahead and do that, right? Let's mark it off like this. You have an upside probability to around 522 to 527 with these ranges for short-term profits and this potential entry, 514 to 515. Be very careful with the way that you're observing this because I am speaking to you about trading purposes only. I am speaking to you about paper trading, not live cash. All right, you guys? But you know my thesis and you know how I put it down and you know how honest I will be about it. I don't care if it goes down or up. I will give it to you the way it is and I will say it the way it's shown. I do not care. I care that you're in it and that you're losing. That sucks and I don't want that for you. But I don't care what price action does because I will tell you the honest truth and I am risk off. I don't care that it goes up. I don't care that it goes down. But that is what I'm telling you guys. Remember what I just said. Potential entry zones could be somewhere along the lines of 515 to 514, right? With a potential take profits for 520, 521, 522 to 524, all in sequence with a top band of around 527 if it so has the thrust to move towards that upside. Let's see what the opening valuation could be. So if this is at 519 and the candle decides to open up tomorrow at around 518 or less, then the top end at 527 could already be speaking around 30 cents. Maybe I would say 28. No, what is it? About 27 cents of average true range. And if we're observing this in a 12-hour, what is your ATR for the 12-hour? 25 cents. And yet again, without observing my algorithms, without observing mathematical probabilities, with only putting down these targets with complete discretion, I was already able to identify what that average true range would be on a 12-hour and a daily for your take profit zones, right? Very curious. Guys, I want to tell you about this at 531 to 540. I do. But I can't validate it just yet because we have uncertainty in the markets because of the FOMC. That usually gets us a little nervous. Sometimes we'll price in what we believe could happen, right? but you can't for a second. Guys, we may have already priced that in. We may have already priced a pivot in. Okay, that's also a potential. I'm just giving you all my thoughts in my head, right? I'm giving you everything that I'm kind of thinking of so that you can use it and run with it. Take it with a grain of salt, size of the earth on your back. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and now look at GME, because GME is quite the different story, right? GME has a little bit more. It has a little bit more of a downside coming in. And I do think that this would be the lesser likelihood of a downside that we can face. I am thinking that GME could come back down to two ranges. Immediate short term, I am observing this right in here. Sure, 23.93 to 24.01. I get it. Right? If price action validates the prior day's close at 24.14, that can send us down to these targets here. 23.47, 23.13 bottom with a mid at 23.35, which would be this range low. That would be this inverted hammer here. Okay? This is typically a reversal formation, but I'm not seeing the reversal just yet. So I do think that price action has a higher probability of retracing into these numbers here without any certainty, right? The lesser probability would be down here at 22.57 to 22.32. Okay? But this to me feels like a second iteration of drop. You see it, right? You're catching it. This downside to this upside, this downside to this upside, this downside. I'm just saying that it is there. We have to observe it for its potentials. Okay, guys, I need you to be careful in the financial markets. I need to make sure. I need no. And you know what? You didn't, Landon. You didn't. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start announcing them. I'm gonna start announcing them at random. Okay. I am gonna announce winners at random here. I'm not gonna ask you guys to do anything for me. I'm just gonna say them out loud. Okay, while you're here with me, while we're analyzing GME and AMC, I will simply announce a name at random, and you will win a free month into the trading team. How does that sound? Does that sound pretty good? All right. So with that said, Landon, you got one, buddy. Surprise, surprise, buddy. Make sure to join me in the Arca Bulls trading team. Come on by. Look, he doesn't even know yet because it's a 7-second delay on my speak. Anyway, okay. Hey, man, dead ass. Straight up, I will call it. I got 12 people in line. Carlos, you got one. I will call it, man. Make sure to interact because I will look at any moment and I will see you there. All right? Next, how can we validate a continuation to the upside or downside? Right? We can use the immediate short-term time frame, volatility versus momentum. It's always good. We can use that. Right? All right, fine. I'll take it like that too. Chris, you got one. Hit that link. Make sure to join up. Come on by and mention me in the Arca Lounge. Say that you're this person or whoever inside of the lounge so I can allow you into the trading team. Remember, we're going to have an after party right after this, just like we always do, and we will observe price. All right, let's continue taking over the world here. How low will GME go? Okay. That's a very valid question. The lowest that I think that GME can go would be around 22.32 to 22.57, considering volatility and momentum in the way that it's, and considering the way that it's presently sitting. Create it, buddy. Create your account. They're free. Right, and then come on by and you'll be able to trade with us live every day for a month. Okay, so the lowest that I think it can go is here. But remember, that's just a personal opinion. Because I have spoken to you about a critical low before too, and I gotta mention it here as well. Okay, so I will point it out. I'm not saying for 1 second, that we are going there, but I have to point it out to you, okay? Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Right about there. My actual answer for you, and it does not mean that I think we're going there. In fact, I doubt it, right? But my answer for you is this. I think that as low as GME can go, for now, it would be $20.13. Now, $20.13 is responsible for a huge amount of price. First of all, this 2013 was the low before we experienced an explosion all the way to $48. And if you look at the 12-hour, you'll notice that 20 was actually responsible for a jump to $67 in the after hours. Mexican, you just won a month, buddy. That's 4 down, 8 to go. Make sure to come on by. Okay. Who else do we have? I'm going to find out who you are. I'm going to get you in here. Right? So, remember, I'm not telling you that it is going to go there, okay? It's just you're asking me the question, right? How low do I think it's actually going to go? That's what I actually think, but is it relevant to the play? No, it's not relevant to the play at all. I think that there is a lesser probability. Nos is saying my sponsor, Mexican. Thank you, my brother. I'm saying that it does have the potentials to go down there, but my probabilities for the play are 22-32. And that's why I leave you guys here with the receipts, guys, okay? I leave you here with the receipts so that you know what I'm actually observing. The upside continuation based on this play could be about $24.69. All of this can be done within 1 day. Ya sabes, cabrón. Llégale. The Oracle, they say, huh? Now, I guess because I answered that for GME, now what do I think about AMC? You know, what can we say about its more macro low? Well, in this case, remember, this is moving at about a 41-cent average true range, and I do have to say that AMC has a slower rate of movement. And yes, they are already speaking of 360 million in dilution. Who knows any pop what they're going to do, right? So if there is a potential downside, kind of a macro low, I would have to favor this gap here, which is already the top end of the gap and the inflection point for the swing low. So right about here is as low as that I can see AMC going. Now, AMC opposing GME does not have those signals. It doesn't have the signals for even a downside right now. Right? So just kind of keep that in mind, right? Chris Hurr, you just won one, buddy. Make sure to come on by to the Arca Bulls trading team. Join. Say hello. Come on by. I want to see you there. Ross de Gracia. Come on by. I got one for you. And of course, I don't know if my buddy's still there. Kit Kittredge. Make sure to hit that link. Come on by. I want to see you there, buddy. Man, I love it. Allowing new people to come into the team. I love it so much, guys. Turf. Did you already win one, buddy? Am I just thinking something? I don't know what I'm thinking of there. I don't know what I'm thinking of there, buddy, so come on by. Hit it, Turf. Come on by, man. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming on by. Ooh, I love it. 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 Remember, guys, just mention who you are when you get to the. Remember who you are, right? Remember to mention who you are when you get to the lounge, and I will bring you in. I will bring you in to the to the after party. And I'll get you in. Carlos, if I'd have mentioned you, you got one, buddy. Make sure to come on by. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I'm randomly calling them, man. I'm randomly calling them. And guess what? I have like 6 to go. Landon, I really appreciate that dono, buddy. I forgot that you did. Landon, did you already make the account? I want to look at it for you. Oh my God. All good, buddy. All good. Carlos, you're very welcome. Make sure to hit that link. Come on by. Money Tings. Oh yeah, is that like it is? Yes, I got. All right, fine. I got you. Fine. Hung, hit that link. Chachi, hit that link. Pumping what? Oh my goodness, dude. Free stocks. I love you, buddy. I already tried to side with you, man. So I'm just gonna have to hide you from the channel now. Bye. Dude, you're so silly to think that I would even be offended at all. Come on, man. Come on. Jesse, you want one too or what? Come on by, bro. Hit it, man. I got you. All right, guys, who is that already, man? Damn. We got a good amount of people chilling here with us, man. Hanging out with us, doing the little dance. I love it so much, guys. And remember, guys, I want to make sure that you can stay safe. If it were up to me, I would rather you stay away from AMC and GME as much as you can, right? Because sometimes you could get trapped in plays like that if you're not sharp enough. But I will try to bring you the analysis, right? I will try to be as honest as I can be with you and as transparent as I could be. Right? But so it's all good, guys. All right, guys. I got to tell you this. I got 2 more people to go. I got 2 more people to go to join the Arca Bulls trading team. Are we going to announce them today or should we announce them maybe on another session? Maybe like tomorrow. Yeah, Torito, I don't know why he's here, but he's calling me a pumper and a dumper. I literally just said GME was going to go down all these numbers, and that fool was like, you're a pump and dumper. Oh, man. He is. Oh, yeah, Ian. Oh, yeah. He's already gone. He's gone. Dude, what do you mean? Like, I think the premise of pumping and dumping should be that you're going to pump first and then dump. So I'm going to dump and pump, or what? All right. I got one in there, man. Laughing at you. Laughing at you. I want you to join the Arca Bulls trading team immediately. Hit that link. I know that there were a few of you out there that didn't get your opportunity to get in, right? MJ, we on. We are. I'm a dump and pumper. Wow. That's apparently what they... Oh, man. Robert Thompson, Robert Thompson, immediately answer my question right now, right here. Are you a member of the Arca Bulls trading team? Wait, before you answer, think clearly in your head. And I'm also going to bring the music down. Robert Thompson, are you a member of the Arca Bulls trading team? Eric, that's ridiculous. You are such a fool. Dude, hit that link right now, because that's the kind of funny I like in my team, bro. Make sure to join the Arca Bulls. So, Robert Thompson, I'm still waiting for your answer. Where are you? You believe that now you are. Well, you're fucking right. Hit that link. Come on by, buddy. He believes that he is now. He definitely believed right. So, guys, make sure to hit that link. Come on by. First kid was twins? Okay, dude. Eric said his pullout game was so... Because of AMC and GME, this is why he's saying this, right? So his pullout game was really bad. So that's, he's got a bunch of kids. And he said that his first kid was twins. Bro, that's ridiculous, man. That is just... astronomical wins here, buddy. All right, man. Make sure... No, Robert, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Make sure to just hit that link, buddy. Come on by. I want to introduce you to the team. I want to show you all the people hanging out here, right? We're trading the financial markets every day. Come on by to the after party, right? We're going to go over, aside from the play that Kit Kittredge called out today, right? Which, by the way, is an enormous opportunity. We're going to put together some more and some bigger bangers. I need his money. I am not pulling out. Oh, man. That's right, Eric. Screw the corruption, man. Let's see. He said facts. And to top it off, I'm down like 26K on AMC. Still buying and holding. I will kick your butt. Oh, man. Steve Kang, I know, buddy. That thing is ripping up and down and up and down and up and down. Dude, so, Eric, guys, make sure to come on by. I want to see you guys there. Make sure to mention who you are, right? I know that it's Eric with the Patronus charm, so make sure to come on by. Expecto Patronum! Is that why you did it? Yeah, I like Harry Potter a lot. Yeah, Steve said, come meet OGG, the big gorilla. Guys, I want to thank you so much for coming on out. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. I want to make sure that you can trade the financial markets the right way. I want to make sure that I can give you relative information and honest information. You can't get it from this mobile device. That just as long as you show up, right? And it's because you're clicking on the marketplace on the server shop. Don't go to the server shop. Look to the left and go to the Arca lounge where it says free chat. Come on by. Come on by to that side. All right. I see you. I see you. I got yeah, I definitely shielded for them. Oh my God. Hey, Ian. Your best friend is here. He's calling me a dumpin' pumper. So guys, let them know what this sounds like. It's like, yeah, Arca is right. Yeah, he's right. This is definitely a pump and dump, right? AMC is going down from here. Oh, dude. No, man, not MJ. He's good. MJ is one of our team members. MJ is actually good. FDX was a pump and dump. Yeah, that's a dump and pump for sure. Oh, man. Look at Steven. Everybody's already mentioning your name. Asali. Yeah. Whoa. Only you would get your name said like that, my buddy. I gotta say, I'm completely in love with you, my friend. Asali. Yeah. Oh, yeah. CGAs. Hey, man, I gotta tell you the honest truth, buddy. I gotta tell you the honest truth, man. And here's the honest truth. Oh, damn. He's not gonna be able to hear it anymore, bro, because he got banned before I could say it. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, enough of boredom here. So, guys, I appreciate everybody for coming on out. Make sure to hit that like button on your way out, and make sure to join the Arca Bulls trading team right away, so that you can trade the financial markets with me, with the team. Grayman said, leave the haters for me, please. It's just that the guy, like, we just did the guy. All the other ones can stay there. I promise you that. I don't know. We'll check ASTS. I do. Grayman, you like? All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. So everybody's saying, leave him in. Leave him in. Leave him in. Leave him in. You know what? Just to mess with him. Let me see. I'm going to unhide him now. Yeah, let's give him a free month so he can show up in here. We're going to jump his ass. Oh, my God. Damn it, I wish we could mention him on YouTube. Asalalim, coming back to me. Come back for some more. All right, guys. CJ said, leave him to us. Oh, guys, I know, man. I love to see things like that because it really shows how down for me you are, man. I'm down for you too. You know, like I used to say that out loud all the time. Like, Arca, I need your help. I'll be like, all right, who are we gonna fuck up? Let's go. Duke's up. Let's get it. Well, you guys are gonna kick his ass? Oh my goodness. No, it's all right. It's all right. I already do that in trading anyway. You know, I already do that with words too. Fuck around and find out, boy. Yep. Michael Anthony, I hear it, buddy. Oh, Hippo Nibble just said, send me the Addy, bro. You don't want that Addy, man. You don't want to get that Addy sent, man. Why? Because I probably will be there before you. Damn, man. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody for coming on now. Make sure to come on by. I'm going to go ahead and start adding the new members into the after party. Thank you, everybody, for coming on out, right? Hit that like button on your way out. And this is where we shall pause and end the stream for now, guys. Thank you, guys. Love you very much. Good luck in the financial markets. And please only bet what you're willing to lose. All right, guys, be safe out there. It is not the best of conditions out there. And remember, the freaking Fed is coming. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever, ever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be absolutely cool. But with that said, I wish you well a very, very good rest of your night or day, and I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios!